Hello students, welcome to Sir Thomas Tutors. This is Sir Thomas back again with the second lesson from the Kumar Bharati. Let me begin this class by asking you a simple question. Do you think a thief has a conscience? Or can a dishonest person actually change? Interesting, right? Well, today we are going to explore a story that will answer these questions. And the story, my dear students, is a thief story written by India's most loved writer, Ruskin Bond. Now, Ruskin Bond is known for his short, small stories through which he gives you a very powerful message. And this is one such story, the thief story which he writes, and he gives us a very powerful message of trust, of confidence, of kindness, and giving a person another chance, a second chance. Let me walk you through it. Well, we meet a boy named Hari Singh. He's about 15 years old, experienced in stealing, a professional robber. In fact, he keeps changing his name quite often just to avoid himself from getting caught either by his former employers or the police. One day, he happens to meet a man named Anil. Now, Anil is a very simple, kind hearted, 25 years old man struggling as a writer for his survival. Hari tries to befriend him. Hari accepts whatever Anil says. Now, the interesting point out here is that Hari chose to go with Anil not to become a better person, but to rob him sometime later. But things do not go as Hari planned. Anil trusts Hari completely. He doesn't doubt him at all. In fact, Anil teaches Hari how to read, write, cook, and also a little of math. This was absolutely something new for Hari. He had never experienced in his life such kindness. Then one day, Anil happened to get some money from his publisher. And that night, before going to bed, he tucks the money under his mattress. Hari is observing Anil's moves very keenly. He is waiting for that moment. Now he thought was a moment to rob Anil. That night, when Anil was asleep, Hari decides to rob Anil. He puts his hand under the mattress, takes the money, and runs towards the railway platform. As he approaches the platform, he could see the Lucknow Express moving out. Hari could have boarded the train, but no, he did not. Something within himself prevented him, stopped him from boarding that train. His conscience began to prick him. As he stood there at the platform, he realized that it's now time for me to introspect. And so he decides to move out of the platform, goes out onto the streets where it is pouring. He was totally drenched. He began to feel a discomfort not of the climate, not of the weather, not of the rain, but a discomfort of guilt. For the first time, he started to think for himself that man trusted me so much. He helped me to become a better person. He was doing so much for me that someday I would change and be a better person. But I have cheated him. It was here that he realized that education and trust and that kindness from Anil will make him a better person tomorrow. So what does he do? He goes back home, puts the money back under the mattress, and goes off to sleep. The next morning, when Anil wakes up, he finds Hari sleeping. He prepares breakfast for both of them, finally wakes him up, and back to his daily routine, back to the daily chores, what he used to make Hari do. But we should understand something out here. Anil knew that night what had happened. He could have chosen punishment instead of forgiveness. But yet, you see, he chose forgiveness instead of punishment. So, what do we learn, my dear students, from this story? We learn that trust and kindness have the power to change people. Fear may stop someone for a while, but kindness can change you completely for a lifetime. So, now let us go back to our very first question. Do you think a thief has a conscience? Or can a dishonest person actually change? Yes. To me, a thief does have a conscience. Yes, a dishonest person can change himself for better. And all that it takes from you is that one act of kindness, one act of trust that will awaken a person's conscience. Now, from the point of examinations, I have given you a model comprehension. There is a link given below. Do not forget to download that. It will help you for your exams. Thank you for being so attentive for this class. Do not forget to give me a like, share, or subscribe for more such lessons. See you for my next class.